morning, everybody. Thank you so much for joining this meeting where we will be discussing some tips for you representatives as you are moving into Greece, as you are talking to our potential partners there. We will be discussing 5 of the big differences between Greek business culture and American business culture and how you can kind of bridge that gap. So here's an overview of those 5 reasons right here. First, we're going to talk about some ways that you can get dressed differently to blend in better. Second, we'll talk about making introductions, how you can make the best first impression. Third, we'll talk about building relationships and how that is a priority over efficiency in Greek business meetings. Fourth, we'll talk about personal space, how the personal space boundary is a little bit smaller in Greece. Fifth, we're going to talk about emotion, showing feelings, how Greek people may express themselves a little bit differently and how that's not a bad thing and how you can kind of bridge that gap, like we were saying. Okay, first point, getting dressed. So whenever you are dressing for Greek business meetings, you want to dress conservative and lightweight. So this means that men, you're going to wear some white shirts with navy or black suits, traditional colors, toned down colors, with some conservative brown shoes, and just a subdued tie or a neutral tie. Nothing flashy, nothing crazy. Women, you are going to want to wear long sleeve shirts, no sleeveless shirts, flowy dress slacks or a skirt, modest length, and some classy heels. Again, not flashy. I really want to emphasize, though, how important it is that you choose something that is lightweight. We're going to be sending you to Greece in the summer, and it gets very hot there. If you do not have a lightweight suit, because we are based in New York, I would encourage you to go talk to our budget department. They have set aside a budget for each of you representatives to go buy yourself a good lightweight suit that will serve you well. Okay, next point, whenever you're making introductions, that first impression, or anytime you're seeing this Greek business person again, you want to make sure that you're polite and respectful. Same as in America, you're going to make eye contact and give them a firm handshake, a confident handshake. The difference is when you're in Greece, it is very important that you have a business card with one side in English, one side in Greek, just a Greek translation of your normal English business card. You're going to want to hand that to them with the Greek side facing upwards, just another way to show respect. Okay, our next point, whenever we are in a meeting, the important part, especially in initial meetings, is not so much efficiency, rushing to get that contract or partnership, but to build relationships, to get to know these people. You want to show them that you are invested, that you're trustworthy. Don't rush to the meeting. Don't brush past those personal questions. Don't decline invitations to social outings such as coffee or dinner. You want to make sure you're getting to know them as a person. Answer those personal questions. Ask those personal questions. And join them for coffee or dinner. Just really focus on getting to know them. That's important to Greek business people, and so that should be important to you. Okay, whenever you're in a meeting as well, you might notice that the Greek business person is a little bit more touchy than you would be accustomed to in American business meetings. Physical contact is much more common for them, hugs at the beginning of end of meetings, especially with people they know, sitting closer, more physical contact. Obviously set your boundaries still, but just know that if you are backing away, if you are kind of setting big boundaries for yourself, that's a sign of distrust for them. They will wonder why you don't trust them or why you don't feel like they are worthy of your trust. Okay, for our fifth and final point, we're going to be talking about probably one of the biggest differences between Greek business culture and American business culture is showing emotion. Greek people are more expressive than American people. They see showing emotion as a sign that you are invested, that you're interested. So, kind of like you can see in this graph right here, positive emotion is obviously the best. Negative emotion is not going to be as great, obviously, but it is still good that they're showing emotion. It shows that they are invested, that they really want to work through this problem with you. The worst case scenario is if they are not showing any emotion at all. This shows that they are disinterested. Um, they don't think it's worth it to show that emotion. So for your part, make sure that you are not staying reserved and quiet as would be typical in an American business meeting. Don't be as uncomfortable with big emotions. Don't see a show of negative emotions as bad. Really embrace those emotions, lean into them, and make sure that you're showing them as well. Show lots of emotion and see it as a good thing. Okay, so in summary, You're going to want to dress conservative and lightweight. Introduce yourself politely and respectfully. Give them that business card with the Greek side up. Focus on building relationships. Focus on getting to know the person over efficiency, time management. Be comfortable with being a little bit closer. Set your boundaries, but know that that is more common there. And don't be scared of those strong emotions. Lean into them, embrace them, and show them back. Make sure you show that you are invested. Okay, well, I hope that these tips will lead to success, and best of luck to you all. Thank you.